Hi, welcome to Gabbing with Girlfriends. And I've got my favorite gabber today, and that's Gabi Hughes. Hi, Gabi Hughes.
Hi there.
Do I sound croaky?
No, you sound fine.
Do I sound echoey?
No, I can hear you perfectly.
I just got a bit of an
Am
echo, but
I
I don't
okay?
care. I don't mind listening to myself talk.
Okay. If you had a problem with that, you probably shouldn't have a podcast.
Totally. Okay, I don't even know where to begin with you first. I want to know all about your house. Are you good now?
Oh my God, almost. I have plumbers coming tomorrow to just do some tweaking, but yeah, I have new pipes. So I'm good. I have hot water. I have hot water now, so that's really nice.
Oh my God. So, how long were you without?
2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The good news is I spent one night at the Beverly Hilton because I've always wanted to spend the night there, and I got to take 2 showers.
Well, that was, yeah, so I guess that made it worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, can I tell you my drama before we go into anything? Because mine just happened last night.
Okay.
When you make baked potatoes, you microwave them for like 5 minutes before you put them in the oven.
I don't even own a microwave. I always do it only in the oven.
Oh,
And I even have a potato baker for the oven.
what's that mean?
It's a cast iron thing that's really long and it's got holes inside of it. And you put the baked potato on it and it gets the heat up into the potato so it cooks really well. And it's got a lid. It's you can use it on the grill or in the oven.
Oh my God, you're so modern. I never even heard of that. Guess what my husband's getting for Christmas?
I'm going to
Um,
send you the link for the potato
oh yeah,
baker. It's
you.
and you can do any vegetable in it. It's fantastic.
Okay, so we sat down to watch Shark Tank because we're missing so many things because we've been gone for a month nearly. So and Terry wanted a baked potato for dinner. So he stuck a potato in the microwave and turned the oven on to get ready for it. We sat down, and 5 minutes later, you know when there's a beep from a dead battery in your smoke alarm?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Well, forget that noise. That's annoying, and especially if you have dogs. All of a sudden, it sounded like there were 10 fire trucks in our house. You have never heard a siren so loud in your whole life, ever, ever. And Terry goes, "What is going on?" I went, "Oh my God, where's that coming from?" And I panic, and we both turn around at exactly the same time and see a fire in our microwave.
Yeah.
Fire. Like it was a real fire.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I start screaming, "Fire!" Anyway, long story short, he puts it out, but we can't get the alarm to stop because I went blank with the code because I never do it manually. I always do it from my phone. And so I've got the fire alarm people on. I've got everything happening at the same time. And suddenly we had to actually unplug the whole system because it was going on for
Oh,
so
wow.
long.
The whole alarm
Yeah.
system?
But
Oh
I
my
didn't want to
God.
do anything because I mean, I just wanted it to stop. And I couldn't
Yeah.
think of my verbal password. Everything was just awful. It was just awful. This went on for 2 hours. By the time I
Oh
spoke to the
my
alarm
God.
company, by the time we knew how to unplug, I mean, it was just a nightmare. So I'm never owning a microwave again either, is the moral to that story,
Yeah,
ever.
I haven't had one for 22 years and I don't need it. I don't need it. I have ovens. I don't need it.
That we do nothing in it. I mean, never.
Yeah, I don't use it. And I
That's probably the
don't
only
eat
thing I
the
use it
kind of,
for.
I don't eat processed food. I don't eat microwavable food. I don't eat frozen
Well, you are
dinners. So
so
why would
good
I?
and so healthy.
But why would I need a microwave?
Well,
It take, also, I
just
don't have the space in my kitchen.
to jumpstart your baked potato, of course.
No, I never jump started.
Me neither again. But this isn't funny. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny last night. So let's just say that this 2.5 hour ordeal, kind of an hour and a half into it, while I'm still on the phone with the alarm company. The noise has stopped, but I'm on the phone with the alarm company, just like freaking out.
Yeah.
Still, Terry says, "What do you think?" He asks me.
When is the potato going to be ready?
No, he took the big ash ball outside. He knew the answer to that, but you're close. He said, "What am I going to
What
have
are we
for
going to
dinner
have
now?"
for dinner? Yeah, what are we going to eat now because the potato's fried?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
so
that would be
mad. That's
Glenn.
funny now.
That would be Glenn. What are we going to eat now?
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, it's funny now, it wasn't at the time. But what
Yeah.
we did end up eating is chestnuts. Do you ever roast chestnuts?
No, but it sounds really good.
Have you never done it?
I've never done it, but it sounds really good.
Have you ever had them? Like on the streets in New York or in England?
Probably, but it was a long, long time ago. Nothing, that is of recent memory.
You couldn't find them anywhere last year, not in England or here. And they're out this year, and they're probably the best chestnuts I can remember having. So if you
Did you
want to
just
do it,
buy them at the grocery?
yeah,
Okay.
Whole Foods definitely has them now. I don't know who else, but what you do is you make a cross in them because when they heat up, that's how they blossom. So you put a cross in it or an X or whatever you want to call it, and put them in the oven for 40 minutes, really high, like 400. And I dab butter, well, vegan butter, on top of all the excess so a little moisture gets in there.
Oh, what a good idea. I'm definitely going to try that. That sounds like
They're
something I would
so,
like.
they're so good for you too. They're yummy, but they're really good for you as well.
Oh, good. I'm on that. Thanks
Okay.
for that tip. I didn't even know that they were in the store.
Yeah. Yep. You will love it. It'll be your new favorite thing. We've had them 3 nights in a row, and I'm
I'm
off to
going to
get
go
some more
get.
today. So what's going on with you? Tell me everything
Oh my God.
other than the fact that you don't shower often lately.
Yeah, now I'm able to shower again, so that's a relief. And I don't know, I don't really have much interesting to say, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I've just been dealing with, life stuff, so I don't have anything exciting or interesting to tell you.
And is your husband home?
He is. He's going to be here. I don't think he has a show again until February, but I will tell you, he has really bad arthritis in one of his toes. So he's having it amputated in January
He is.
because it's so painful. He can't wear shoes. He can't walk. He can't. It's really ruining his life. Like one of the next to your big toe.
And they can't just break it and hope it gets better?
No, no, it's beyond. It's so bad that actually that he's been going to a foot doctor like once a week and trying different things, and then the guy says to him, "Well, if you want, I could, remove the nail and maybe that will help." And he goes, "Can you remove the toe?" And he goes, "Yeah, I do that all the time. People ask me." And he's like, "Great, book me in." So like first week in January, that sucker's coming off.
Well, he's a big, brave soldier.
I don't think it's going to be that bad. I mean, I can think of worse things, and especially since it's ruining your life.
Yeah. No, no, no. I get it. I get it.
If it was me, I'd do it, right? It's ruining your life.
Oh,
You
yeah, me
can't do
too.
anything. Yeah.
But look what I have. I don't know if you can see it, but can you see my fingers? Kind of gross.
Yeah. What happened?
Age,
Oh, arthritis.
old lady finger. What do I do? Amputate it?
You can't do anything. It's sad. You can't. You can use that. That cream,
No, nothing helps.
arnica. And,
Oh, yeah.
and but nothing is going to fix it or help it.
No. So the choices are amputate, or I could wear a band-aid around it and always pretend I just hurt myself.
Yeah. But that's an option, I guess.
Well, it's definitely more sightly than it is now. This is really yucky.
Yeah, but I mean, we're all going to have that at some point. There's nothing you can do about it.
Mm, hmm. Do you know every time I'm out any place and I see glass baubles for the Christmas tree, glass ornaments? Do you call them baubles or ornaments?
I
What do you?
call them balls.
Oh, of course
I
you
just
do.
call them balls.
I always think of you.
I got some balls this year. I found, believe it or not, I found a box of balls at Vaughn's. I got some ball. I couldn't believe it.
But do you know who
Vaughn's
else
has
always has good glass balls?
who?
Michael's.
Mm, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, they have a really good selection of different kind of things. I always get not I don't always do it because they last forever, but I get some to put in bowls to decorate the house. And
Oh, yes, that's really nice. I like that. I have a bowl filled with balls, but they're satin.
Oh,
I
that's
don't have glass.
very nice.
I don't have enough balls to put them in a bowl.
But do you know we've got 2 new kitties? Did you know that?
Yes, I saw the photos.
Yeah, they're
So
destroying
cute.
everything. They are
Yeah.
I've never had monsters like this ever, and I don't know if it's because they were together or just coincidentally, they're not litter mates, just coincidentally, they were both born with a bad gene, you know, the kind of bad seed. Do you remember that movie?
Yes.
Maybe they
So
both
they're taking over. They're taking over
Yes, they
your.
are. They are. It's crazy. Um, so are you ready for Christmas?
Yeah, I am.
What are
I
you
am.
doing
I'm ready to go.
what are you doing for Christmas Day?
I don't know. Probably nothing. Nothing. No, I hope to. I haven't really figured that out yet. I hope I'm going like right directly afterwards.
We're doing nothing Christmas Day either.
But I
All on
haven't
our own.
run that by. We're going for Mexican food on Christmas Eve,
I love
but
it.
then we're gonna go. I don't know. Christmas Day we'll just probably hang out.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you some questions we've had in?
Oh, I love
I know
questions.
you do, and I love answering them with you. Some of this may be repetitive from other times we've talked, but
Okay.
new questions, but we may have answered these in the past, is what I'm saying.
Okay, got it.
Okay, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, let's see. I love Elf because I just think that is hilarious. I love Elf.
Yeah, me
I
too.
just think that's so funny
Why do people say that Die Hard's a Christmas movie?
because it happens at Christmas. I mean, the in the movie, the setting is Christmas time. That's the time frame. Yeah, I think that's why they say it. It's because it's at Christmas time, but
Have you ever heard that too?
not really. But I know that's the time frame. But I like old Christmas movies too, but I like, newer Christmas movies as well. I mean, Christmas movies are fun, you know?
Hmm. They are. They are. Do you know my husband still watches It's a Wonderful Life? Is that Christmas?
Yes, and that is a great film. And we watch that every year as well because you just can't go wrong with it. It's such a good movie. And Donna Reed is beautiful in that film. I mean, she's just gorgeous and it's a great movie.
I don't watch it every year, but kind of every 5 years I will.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I'll copy you then with Elf.
Okay, that
And do you have any new favorite restaurants?
I'm trying to think if I've been anywhere new. I went to the Cipriani Jazz Club last week, the New York restaurant that's here in LA now, but they have a jazz club upstairs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I went there with some girlfriends, and I have to say, it's nothing wrong with it or anything, but like we ordered some drinks and like we ordered espresso martinis, and they came in a glass that was not a coupe or a martini glass shaped like this or a coupe. They came in like a really short glass, almost like smaller than a, you know what, it looked like a votive candle. It came in a glass that looked like a votive, and we were all like, oh my God. Like, I don't know. I know you don't drink, and I know this sounds like a weird thing, but we were all like, I don't know if I like this or not.
Was it expensive?
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't want to drink my drink that fast. I'd like it in a bigger glass. It's not really about how much booze is in the glass. I don't know. It was just a strange thing. We all kind of stared at it
Why do you
like.
have to drink it fast if it's in a weird glass?
So what I meant by that is not that it's a shot glass or you would do a shot. I don't do shots. I'm just saying you sip on it and it's in this, you're sipping out of a votive candle.
Even if it was a shot glass, which I appreciate it wasn't, but even if it was in the teeniest thing, you could still sip it. You don't have to drink it
But
like
I don't like that shape of glass. I don't want to drink out a vote. I know that sounds weird, but I don't like it. I liked the space. It was very dark, which I like a dark room,
of course.
and like palm trees and a piano player and a guy singing, and it was so nice. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is when you're in this elegant surrounding, I want an elegant glass. I want a coupe. I want something pretty. I don't want you to,
What does a coupe mean? What is that? I know a martini
um,
glass that looks like this, but how would you describe a coupe?
a coupe is more like a rounded like
I
cup
know,
like
I
this.
know, I know.
And they're just pretty and they have a long stem and they're just elegant. So if you're going to charge that much money for a drink is what I'm saying, can we at least put it in a glass that's pretty? That's all I'm saying. It's
I
not,
hear ya. I got
you know
it.
what I'm saying? I'm in this luxurious surrounding. I'm feeling like I'm really cool and all I'm saying is when you spend a lot of money and you're all dressed up and you're feeling glamorous, I want the whole experience to be glamorous. I don't want you to throw a drink in a clear votive. And I don't know. For me, that just, I was just like, man, everything is so perfect. Why'd you have to do that?
I get it. No, I do. I get it.
You know
Did
what I'm
you eat
saying?
anything while you were there? Did they serve food upstairs or no?
We had already eaten, but
Oh,
they do serve food. We had already eaten. Some of the girls ordered an ice cream sundae, which was quite fancy, but I didn't eat any of that. I'd already
what
had
kind of
dinner.
glass did that come in?
A big freaking bowl. And they poured, hot fudge sauce over it and the whole bit. It was a
Yum.
presentation. So that was pretty. But meanwhile, I was over there sipping out of my candle.
I went to a hotel in the Cotswolds that had a restaurant in it that's multi Michelin starred, so over multiple years. And Terry went to, which I thought was never going to work because it's a tasting menu. So,
Oh yeah, that didn't work with Glenn either. Forget
yes,
it.
7 courses over like 2.5 hours or something obscene. And but he survived it. We were with James and Jess as well, so I think that made it easier because we were with them too. The food was next level. Just I would prefer to order a la carte next time,
Yeah.
um, and just get 3 things instead of 7 because they weren't even teeny tiny. They were quite substantial, which isn't normally the case with the tasting menu or that I've experienced. But it was so good. I dreamt about it for 2 days. Not really, but I kind of thought about doing
No, I understand that because when you have something really good to eat, you think about it. I mean, I can think about something I ate 30 years ago that I wish I could get again. You know what I mean? Like you think about it later, you crave it.
yeah, yeah. Well, that will lead into the next question. What is your favorite dessert?
I'm not a sweets person. I think we've already talked about this. I don't really, I mean, if I'm going to go toward desserts, it would be pies, like berry pies. Like I like cherry pie a lot.
I'm a chocolate person. I'm a chocolate person, but I like other things too. But probably my least favorite thing is a pie. Isn't that weird?
Oh, I love cherry pie. Yeah, but it's just I would prefer like a fruit thing than a like cakey type thing.
And what is the last concert you've been to?
The jazz club at uh, uh, oh gosh, it was at that Intuit Dome,
Oh, what was
and
that like? Did you like it? I've heard people don't.
well, I'll tell you the thing. It's really effing loud in there. I mean, effing loud. Now, I did go to see a really, really loud band, and because, I can't think right now because I'm old. I was in a box, and some boxes have like a seating area in the front, and then, kind of a wall, or you can go through, and some are open. This one is really open, and it's so incredibly loud. I could see where people are like, hey, I don't really dig this. My ears are bleeding. If you wanted to talk to someone, you had to literally leave the area, even like the lounge area of the box, and go in the hallway. And it was super loud. Now, it's really innovative in terms of technology. Like you get in through this app, and so they do facial recognition, so you just walk in and it knows who you are. If you want to go to a concession, you don't even have to bring your wallet because it does everything through your facial rec. So that's kind of really cool, but it was loud. And I mean,
You don't
oh my
remember who the
god,
band was?
Corey Taylor's band, Slipknot.
Slipknot.
So Slipknot's loud to begin with, so but yeah, Slipknot, that was the last concert I saw.
And is that the same place the Clippers play now?
Yes.
I heard bands aren't loving it too, that I've heard that there's weird production issues, but
I'd be curious to go to a Clippers game just to see what the difference is between seeing a game and
yeah, I
and
get it.
a music show, just to know what the difference is.
And I like the Clippers anyway, so
Yeah, I
I
would
would
like
do
to
that.
go.
Well, mine was Billie Eilish a couple days ago with grandkids, and yeah, I don't think I ever realized just how pretty she is.
She is very pretty. Yeah. And my thing is, I don't mind her, but she has that kind of voice where you're just waiting for her to start singing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I prefer someone who just,
Belts it
you
out.
know, fucking balls to the wall, just fucking go for it. And I've seen Billie Eilish like on TV or something sing, and I don't like mind any of it. I just keep waiting for like, when are you gonna get it out? Because it seems like it's in there, but I can't
No,
tell if you're frightened. Are you frightened to let it out, or is it just,
she did belt. She was belting
or
seven on
you,
seven night.
or
She
you
was.
don't think you can? That kind of shit drives me crazy.
I think her talent is just crazy, and I think she's beautiful, and I'm glad I went. But I am super old, but I felt even older because a lot of it was very ravey.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I'm not a rave gal at
When
all.
you have that much sub bass and bass drum, it's like my heart. It was just a bit much for me,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed it, and I'm glad I went. Okay, my last question for the day is, and I definitely have an answer for this one, but you can go first anyway. What was the last TV show or movie you cried over?
Probably General Hospital.
Oh my God, no, it's not.
You know, I watch my
I
soaps.
know, but I don't think anything happened that was sad enough for you to cry.
Well, they murdered Dex, and Jocelyn is really sad. But a movie or TV, I mean, I haven't watched a movie in ages. So let's see. Right now, we're watching The Agency, and that's like a CIA spy thriller, and
What
there's
is it
nothing to
called?
cry. It's called The Agency.
Oh yeah, good.
Oh, it's super good. It's got me on the edge of my seat. So
Oh,
there's
I gotta
nothing to
watch that.
cry over. I'm just like, oh, what's going to happen next?
Oh yeah, I'm watching. I can't think what it's called. Well, it doesn't matter what it's called because I can't think. But it has Keira Knightley. I just finished it with Keira Knightley.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I can't think of the name of that, but I know what I think if it's the new show, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
I really
Yeah.
liked
I
it.
watched
I don't love her. I
FBI
really liked it.
FBI International. I watched that this week, and they shot Cameron, so that made me cry too.
Did it really? Literally?
Oh, I always cry when I watch TV if they, shoot one of my people.
We probably already talked about this, but did you know there's a website called doesthedogdie.com?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because like, I didn't know, Terry knew first, but when we were watching that Brie Larson show, something chemistry, whatever it was called, science of chemistry, whatever it's called, there's a dog in it. And so before he watched it, he went to look to make sure the dog doesn't die. He doesn't.
That's really smart because
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I ain't watching something where
yeah
any animal. No,
I
no,
don't
no,
care
no,
what
no.
person dies. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
It could be the
Don't
Titanic.
do the
What's
dog,
amazing?
right?
Yeah. Okay, this is the one I cried the most recently, which again was just a couple days ago. And it was on an airplane, and I was sobbing. And that's the Christopher Reeves documentary.
Oh, I bet.
It
I
is
bet.
so good. Not just sad bits, but it was so good because as much as you think you can remember that time period, there's things you don't remember or didn't know. You have to watch it.
I will. That I because I saw some interviews with his son, which were pretty. Though just the interviews with him, like on the news and stuff promoting it, were pretty emotional. You
Yeah,
know,
it was really, really, really good. So yeah, and definitely have the
have the
tissues ready.
tissues handy.
You have to.
Get your Liberty handkerchief ready because you're going to need it.
Oh yeah, I want a Liberty handkerchief. I don't have
You
one.
don't? Oh, I
No.
love them. I love, love, love them. I've got one right here. I've got
Let's
one.
see.
I always,
Oh, it's used.
yeah.
I can see you've
Well,
used
I
it.
have to
No,
blow
just
my nose right before I talk to you so I don't have any, snot coming out.
I couldn't really see that it was used, but it's lovely. Used or not used, it's lovely.
Yeah, I love them. Then you just put them in the washing machine. You don't buy tissues. Plus, they feel much better on your nose because that paper really is scratchy on your nose, and I don't like it. My nose gets very red and it irritated really easily. So I like a Liberty hanky.
There you go. So, on that note, do we have anything else to talk about? Or should we keep everybody in suspense till our next one?
Let's keep them all in suspense and hope they ask some more questions.
Oh no, they're always coming in. But I haven't done one. I've been gone for nearly a month. We went to New York and then to England. I mean New York, then Europe, then England, and then back. Um, but I haven't even really. It's really funny because I went through a phase where I just thought I can't do this. It just didn't feel fun. I didn't feel not that anything was wrong with me. I just didn't feel chatty and fun.
Yeah, you don't have to feel the same way all the time. Sometimes you're just in a mood.
I haven't done one of these for a while, so I'm easing my way back into it, I guess is what I'm saying.
Good, good.
Are you going to come visit us this winter? Or is this a conversation for another time?
I hope so, but right now, all of my visitation is
I
going
know.
to Minnesota, so I don't really do anything else or go anywhere else.
Okay, well,
But yeah, I'd love to, but
I'm going to stalk you so we can have some winter time together. And Coco would love to
oh
see
my
you.
gosh,
A little
Cokie
white
Coco. I
face.
want to come see you in Vegas, little Cokie Coke.
She wants you to come see her in Utah
Oh, okay. She wants to come see
or Vegas. She'll take you anywhere she can.
take anywhere. Yeah.
All right. Well, it was lovely to speak to you. And thanks for tuning in. And if you're listening to this and you like this, will you rate us or do whatever review or do whatever people do? I don't even know what that means, but somebody said I should be doing asking people to do that. But even if you didn't like this, will you rate us anyway, favorably? I think that's what I'm
Yeah.
supposed to ask you to
Here's
do.
the thing. Just give us a thumbs up whether you like us or not.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. That's what we want. So thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to the next one. And thank you, Gabby. As always, this was lovely. And yeah, we will. I'm going to text you. I'm going to stalk you about a visit.
Okay, stalk me. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thanks so much for tuning in today. And be sure to follow Gabbing with Girlfriends on here so you never miss an episode. You can also find us on social media for more fun and in-depth conversations. Thank you.